Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Athletico Paranaense have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Scott powering forward here. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Bob. Javi Guerra. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's on it, can he get away? Bojan. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has not gone well. Referee's given a throw. And he's in on goal! Busquets. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And Bob. Played over towards the opposite flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Athletico Paranense really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Out for a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That could spell trouble. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Showing good feet. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scott. Oh, it's Van Basten. That ball looks a good one. Good read, needed to be. Bob. And the whistle goes for half-time.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, that's fabulous. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bojan. That's Busquets. Bojan. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Busquets has given away a free kick. Okazaki proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's picked it up out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Scott. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Guadalajara have the chance to go the other way.
Substituição no time do Chivas.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 7, camisa 27, camisa 52, camisa 18.
It's a really well measured ball. Now it's Pepe. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Camisa 21, camisa 8, camisa 10.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
This is a promising build-up. Scott in acres of space out wide. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Nakata. Amiri. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pepe. And it's Nakata. Nakata. That's good play. Nakata proves just a little bit too strong. Hangs in a cross. Oh, well played.
Guadalajara really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nakata. Nakata making good progress. Scott. Javiguera. Agume. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That has found him in acres of space. And he's cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Amiri. Driven in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
No, that's been intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.